guys, it is I, Taru Hunter, Taru, and we're back again in another episode of Ark Survival Evolved here on Pugpara Isles. So guys, today we have started our really cool sci-fi base place. I'm going to show you what I've got so far. I did a lot of pre-planning and work and like laying out, so that part was super boring with me just putting up and taking down foundations like 900 million times. So I've decided on this kind of 2 circles and a crescent shape, and then I'm thinking probably each tower is going to be a slightly different height, but this is the basic overall layout of my building. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm excited. So now I'm making up some ceilings to place over the areas where it's empty and or I need to do another level. So it's going to be this tall, this more tall part the whole way around. So there's going to be, you know, a little bit more height here in the front than obviously in the back, but that's what I'm working with, working on my cool sci-fi base. And then I gotta decide if I'm going blue and black again or if I'm gonna choose slightly different colors for this base because of the green and purple and yellow that I've got going on in the actual cave. So I'm not 100% sure. We'll figure it out as we go along. But guys, if you liked today's episode, please remember to hit that like button. If you're new here, please subscribe. And as always, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And we're gonna see how many of these we can carry. Not a lot. All right. That's what our Patera's for. Come here, buddy. Where you at? Where did I park him? For emergencies. There we go. So, some big things that were gotten, and I don't know if I showed you me getting all of them. Oh, Lord. A little bit of lag. A little bit of lag. I'll deal with it. All right. Stay. 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 Okay. So, super important creatures that have saved our Patukas. The Conflagrant Anki. The Conflagrant Anki is a forge, and it has been crafting up ingots like nobody else. I've got a metric ton of ingots that are crafting up here, which is allowing me to make all of this cool stuff. The other thing, super, super important, Ark Conflagrant Beelzebufo. He is a mortar pestle, so I've been able to craft up all of the cementing paste that I've needed for making all of these parts. Because all of the pieces here take cementing paste and metal ingots. So that is 2 huge things we were able to get in the last couple of days that allow us to actually make this stuff without wanting to cry because it's a lot. I will tell you straight up, the building with the sci-fi stuff on the Gaia server. Oh, you're fat now. Okay. We're pretty heavy. Let's see if we got any weight. Yeah, we can just level your weight, broski. There we go. Now we're back. Back in business. Making the CKF Sci stuff is quite the process if you're on a more vanilla server. It is the equivalent of the metal tier, so it's pretty resource intensive. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this is turning out. I think I'm going to do half of those. And then give me maybe half of those. And maybe not half of those. Okay, that's good. That'll work. But yeah, so we're just going to be putting ceilings here. Ooh. There's a little bit of lag going on, guys. It's making me a little nervous. But we're back to the making arc circles, squares on triangles, triangles on squares, all that jazz. Woohoo! Oh, and we're out of triangles already. It's gonna be quite the endeavor to build this thing, but I'm excited. It's gonna be a big old sci-fi base. All right, and then around the edge. And one of the perks with the CKF Sci is you can make half walls. Whoop, I'm out of the squares now. You can make half walls, which will be really important for us. Not 46 of them. We're not going to be able to move. Give me half of those. Thank you. Anyways, you can make half walls, which will fit in these places. So the distance between there, which is a foundation's worth, is actually a half wall worth of space. So we don't have to make a whole wall and then try to get it to fit properly, which is much appreciated by the game. And I probably didn't need to foundate all that I foundated, but I wanted to get a good idea of what my base was going to look like. So I probably put down more foundations than what I had to. But again, I'd rather put down too many than not enough. And the putting down the foundations really does help you get a visual idea of what your base is going to look like. So I think that's important. Is this right? Yep. Yes, it is. Sometimes, man. Sometimes it feels like you're like, is this really high or am I imagining things? So here, I'm going to have to... Is that really going to be 3 tall there? Ew. Yeah, I want it all to be level once you're inside. Let me work on this part here a little bit. So this part, I was really worried about whether or not it was going to work because I haven't ever tried to do like half of an arc circle before. And this isn't even really half of an arc circle. It's more of like an arc of an arc circle. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's definitely interesting. I'm going to grab these pieces actually. And, we're gonna work on the other part first. I know it doesn't really matter which part I work on first, second, all that jazz, but in my brain it does. So that's why I'm doing it. And I want to make sure that I know foundation support is not on. It just always makes me nervous to get rid of stuff. Okay. All right, now we're really, really fat, and that's okay. Okay. So I have to remember how I did this. I figured out a way to do this, and everything lines up. Oh, nope. 0. Ceiling. Thank you. Everything lines up. It does. Everything. I know it freaked me out for a minute too, because I was like, oh man, am I going to be able to make, you know, a cohesive... There we go. Shape here that's all filled out, or am I gonna have like weird overlapping problems? And I wanted to make sure that everything looked good, so I have to remember what order I did stuff in. So oh man guys. Okay, so we gotta do triangles here, and then we make like a hexagon shape with an extra triangle, and then we did squares coming off of here, and then we make like a 4 square thingy, and then here we have the hexagon shape with the triangle. And then we have the 4 squares. And then here we have hexagon shape with the 2 extra triangles. And then we have the 4 squares. And then we have the hexagon shape with the... Whoop. Maybe not there. Okay, so then we have triangle, square, square. Yep. And then triangle, triangle, triangle. I need one more triangle there. Square, square, and then... Okay, yep. I think I'm out of triangles ones, so... Yes. Unless I do these 6 foundations here. Will those work? We'll find out. There we go. There we go. Come on, buddy. go. I mean, I built them. I might as well use them. I don't know if this one's going to go properly. Ah! Will you go there? Yes! Come on. You know you want to go there. So let me pick up this square ceiling here. Okay, we'll just do 2 high. Maybe. There we go. And then a square. Perfect. Alright. So we've got a majority of it done with what I had made up. I'm going to use up as many squares as I can. I think that might actually be all that I can. Let me see. Any more over here? Yeah, we got a couple more over here. 1 and 2. Cool. Alright, so it's starting to really look like what I'd hoped for. That's super cool. I like it. I like it a lot. And I like the really cool, like, shape thing that happened here. With, like, the hexagon with the square, and then the hexagon with the 2 triangles. I think this is actually, like... I think it's actually just the pattern again. It just looks really cool. I don't know. I like it. So we need to make up some more ceilings, and let's actually math, guys. We gotta do some math here. So we need 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4. So 18 plus 18, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 18 plus 18 is 32, plus 12 is 50. So we need 50 more triangle ceilings. And then we need 2, 4, 6 times 3. 6 times 3? Yeah. Is 18? Yeah. So we need 50 more triangles and 18 more squares. And then we need to make up a metric ton of half walls. So I'm just going to probably make like 100 half walls and see how that goes. Now, obviously, you don't need... I'm probably not going to need 100, but if I end up making extra, the conflagrant doed is actually a grinder, so I can just grind them up and get resources back. So, ceiling. We're going to pull for 100. Then we're going to make 50 of these. We're going to make 18 of the... Or wait, hang on. I'm going to check and see if there's any more square ones on my... on my bird, because I think I might have... I do. I have 12, so I need 6 more. Yeah, that. Alright, so then... Alright, and then we go to wall, and then there is this beautiful half wall. So we're going to pull for like 200 of those, see how many we can make, and then we're going to make... I'm going to make 100, just see how it goes. So, that stuff doesn't craft up super fast. One of the things that we have discovered is that if you set the crafting speed too high on those benches, it can cause a whole lot of problems with lag and stuff like that. So, yeah. Alright, while we're waiting... Oh, hey, buddy. So, conflagrant ankleo makes all of the metals. Like, seriously, I have so much metal. It's beautiful. And it gathers like a beast. Like... It did all this gathering. It gathers tons and tons of berries, tons and tons of stone and metal, a bazillion crystal. I've got everything I need as far as resources in that. The conflagrant spino, super helpful because it cooks meat. I'm going to see, can I pull? Yeah. So we're going to make up some meat. And I should check on my trough to make sure everybody's got food. Oh yeah, we got plenty. No problems there. The conflagrant bezel bufo makes up all of the mortar pestle things. Alright, only 97 left. Okay, that's fine. We'll make up what we can. And the conflagrant mammoth makes charcoal. So, super important for when you're starting to make gunpowder and things like that. And the conflagrant dire bear, if you put them on wander, they produce honey. So, super, super useful critters. You definitely want to get yourself a full set of the conflagrant tier. Oh, and the conflagrant doed is a grinder. So you put stuff on him and he makes it go away and back into the base resources, which is really, really cool. Some other things that I've set up that I don't know if I've talked about. I have some of the AA stuff. I have the AA compost bin and the AA fertilizer silo. So this I'm going to need thatch. Yes. Pool done. This automatically gathers poop and turns it into fertilizer, which you can then pool into here. So you go to pool fertilizer, and then if you click on fill crops, it fills crops evenly, which is really awesome. So then I've got my crops over here. Obviously I don't have a lot of greenhouse effect, aka 0. I haven't built up any metal greenhouse wall stuff to make this work, but as you can see, they're full of fertilizer and they're growing food pretty good for us. We don't need a ton of veggies, but I figured I would get that started up in case we wanted to tame ponies, mostly for the rock carrots and things like that. And it does make it a little bit faster to tame up the other critters when you have the veggies. So I like this guy. He's got like a spike chain thing on his face. Spike chain thing. But yeah, we're definitely getting somewhere. Alright, so we got these. It's probably going to make me really heavy. Okay, good. Alright, I can still move. We're going to put these on here. Okay. And then I'm waiting on the ceilings. Got them. Alright, so we'll go finish the ceilings and then we'll come back for the half walls. And then I think I'm going to play a little bit with color, because I kind of want to go with like black and orange and green and purple, but I don't know how I want to make that look overall with like the overall look. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I'm good at figuring it out. All right. So give me these and give me half of these, because otherwise I'll probably be too heavy to move. Oh, I switched out. Duh. There we go. Yep, so, whoop. Nope, that's right. There's a little gap there. And I mean, once you get building with these layouts, you definitely get into a rhythm. Let me see here. Give me the rest of these. Cool. And I have a mouse that lets me switch the numbers for myself. I have an MMO gaming mouse. And when it comes to building stuff like this, I find that that's really helpful, because then I just don't even have to think about moving my hand or doing anything different. I can switch over the piece. And now that the game itself actually does like the multiple placings of things, that's been super helpful. And the pickup gun, is always helpful. Oh, I'm out of squares? Where are my squares? How did I mess that up? I'm short 1 square? Are you kidding me? Oh well. No, I'm short 2 squares. How am I short 2 squares? Oh well. I have 2 extra triangles. And I'm short a square? How did that... Anyways, thought I mathed right, guys. Guess not. Yep, alright, so 2 squares. Cool. Works for me. We'll make up 2 square ceilings. We'll grab whatever half walls have made up and get started on those to put around the edge. I'm still not entirely sure how I want to do like the upper floors of this particular building shape. It's not anything like what I've built before. Oh, I am very, very heavy now. Okay, ceiling, craft 2. Okay. Alright, let's put half of those back. I'll go put these on the bird. Woohoo! Lag! Why is there lag? Alright, give me that. And give me that. We should be good to go. Yeah, there we go. Alright, bird. You're the word. Let's go. And I was gonna build another teleporter pad for down at my old base. The problem was I don't have enough electronics. So what I need to do is I need to take my mecha parasaur out and go eat some stuff, which I'm gonna do soon. But that's not super me just wandering around on a mecha parasaur. So here we are. Half wall for the win, yeah. Ah! There we go. There we go. Alright. And then we're good over here until here. Cool. Sometimes I find it's actually easier to build in first person, especially with like precision stuff like this, when you have to get close or you're trying to like make it not be all misaligned like that. Curses. Sometimes first person is better, but for like when I'm laying things out like I was with the circles and everything, I find that third person is definitely the way to go. I probably should have just done walls there, like a full wall, but this way I can keep the look consistent. I definitely made enough half walls. Yeah. Go. There you are. No! Jerk. Come on. There we go. Nice. Guys, we have the basic footprint of our base laid out. It's super cool. I'm very excited for the shape of it. It's different than what I've done before. And I think certain areas are going to be higher than others, lower. There's going to be a lot of elevation playing with this particular build. But yeah, now I'm hyped. It's looking good. All right. So let's play with the colors a little bit. So set color profile, composite highlights. So that's currently red. I'm trying to figure out where this composite highlight is. Yeah. Let me up. Let me up. Well, I can definitely get up over here. Alright, so is this the red that they're talking about? Let's, composite highlights. Let's make everything like a super bright color so we can see what the color is. Color change. Alright, composite highlights. I am not seeing anything that turned bright blue. Okay. Alright. So let's do decal rails. So right now that's orange. So I think that's the stuff on the side. So let's try to make that like a cool bright purple color. Bring down the blue to about half maybe? No, bring the blue all the way up. Bring the red down. Yeah. Bring the red to half. Okay. Okay, oh, alright, so that's the center part. Okay. Yeah. That's, okay, so that's both, so that's all of that. Okay, so that's purple, that's purple, that's purple. Okay. Alright. That's okay. Plastics are currently black. We're gonna keep that. Carbon fiber floors exposed steel. So that's the gray. So let's make that like a super dark green. with a smidgen of blue in it. Nope, that was not what I thought. Alright. Carbon fiber highlights. That's red currently, so like let's make that the orange. Go up. Go all the way there. And then, okay. I'm really not seeing any of these colors show up. Glass tint lighting? No, composite? Okay, so this, this is what I want to make like a dark green. So you go there, you go to like 0.05, and you go to like 0.02. Okay. Alright, so that's a cool dark green now. Okay. But now I don't have any of the orange. And actually, I think I want to almost make that a little bit brighter. So like 0.1. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's like a cool green. Okay. So then, what color profile? Let's do plastics, because I bet you that's what I want to be orange. And we'll go there. Nope, that's the side pieces. What are you, you center piece thingy? Decal rails. Nope, that's purple. And plastics. That's on the side. Carbon fibers. Let's make that like super bright green and let's see what happens. Aha! That's you. Okay. Plastics. No. You are carbon fiber. Okay. So we're going to make you the orange. Go all the way to here. And there. Meh. Not liking that color profile. So, let's make you orange. Okay. And then we'll do the center being purple. So that's carbon fiber floors. And 0.5, 1, 0.5. I don't even know what color number that is. Delete. 0.5. And we'll bring you to... Or is it the blue all the way up? That's what I wanted. We're going to do like 0.35. Okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now, let's just see how it looks on a large scale, because while it might look cool on a small scale, I might not like it on a large scale. And I mean, again, the gun makes it so nice and easy to change that if I don't end up liking it, I can just gun it again once I've decided on my color profile. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All of the spraying of the colors. I am kind of liking it. It's a little trippy, but I am kind of liking it. I don't know. I also really, really like the blue and black that I did for my base on Gaia. But I don't want to build like the same stuff every time, you know? I want to definitely have some different vibages going on. And this does kind of blend with the space, so I don't know. We shall see. Do 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 do. It might be too much though. Too much purple and green. I don't know. Can there be such a thing as too much color? Probably. I haven't found it yet though. Turn the colors. All the color. All right, and then all right. Whoop. I do like how glossy these pieces look. I think that that's a really, really slick idea. It makes them look, you know, even more sci-fi than if they were slightly more matte than the glossy that we got here. Cool. Go away, mushroom. Okay. Did I get it? Yeah. Alright, let's take a look from above. I find that always helps too. That looks pretty darn cool, guys. I don't know if maybe I should lighten the purple a little bit. I don't know if I can. That piece kind of took a very dark hue to it. But I might be able to add a little bit of lightness to the purple. The green is almost perfect. And then with the hints of the orange... Oh, I missed literally one triangle here in the exact dead center. Ah! Alt 4. Alt 4 gives you the clone. You click, and you replay. And it's beautiful. Oh my gosh. I love that gun so much. Yeah. I like it. It looks super cool. Looks super cool. Yeah. Yeah. Well, guys, I think that's actually all we're going to have time for today. You know, building always takes a little bit of time, and I know people have in the past said that they like speed builds or they don't like speed builds, and, you know, I kind of wanted to show you my process a little bit more in this particular building episode. I didn't show you guys the footprint part because that took about 3 hours of me just putting them down and taking them back and putting them down and taking them back and putting them down and taking them back, because that's how it was. And originally it was going to be like 4 circles, and then it was going to be like circles connecting to other circles and kind of looking like a raindrop. And then I was like, no, I don't really like that. Then I thought maybe I'd make a little bit bigger circle, and I did that, but then I was like, it's a really big circle. And then I took away the circle and I made kind of like the half moon circle. So there was lots of iterations of this particular build. I'm almost tempted to make it the full circle again in the back, but I kind of like the wonky half circle situation going on. So I think I'm going to keep that for now. We'll see how it goes. I mean, if I end up needing to make it into a full circle, I can always do that later. But yeah, guys, if you liked today's episode, please remember to hit that like button. If you're new here, please subscribe. And as always, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And I will see you the next time in Ark Survival Evolved on Pug Pair Isles. Bye, guys!